time of the year. The Sephora sale is happening and I wanted to literally go to Sephora and show you guys in person all of my recommendations, all the things that I'm going to be picking up, and even things that I don't recommend. I just thought it'd be way more fun doing it in actual Sephora rather than just sitting in my office and showing you the products. We're on a field trip, everybody. It's a fun time. I'm sweating. I literally went to go buy a tank top because I'm so scared to be filming in public and I was already sweating profusely. So just know this is true love, okay? Because I'm doing this for you guys. So there's a couple things on my list that I know I want to pick up. There's dry shampoo, a body scrub, and a body wash. I literally ran out of everything in my shower at the exact same time. So that's one thing that I know I 100% want to pick up for me. So one of the dry shampoos that I've been very curious about is this guy from Briogeo. I've heard pretty good things about it. It's actually a dry shampoo puff. So it's a powder, like a loose powder, which I've never tried in a dry shampoo form. Oh my God, it just like exploded everywhere. And they do have two versions, a tinted and an untinted. So I think I'm gonna go with the tinted for dark hair because I do have dark hair. I should get a basket. Beautiful. Actually, another dry shampoo that I heard good things about is the Rudest. This is like a dry shampoo brush, which is kind of nice. You literally apply it with a brush to your head. So I have a whole system going in my shower when it comes to body wash. My regular body wash I use every single day. It's my normal body wash. And then I have my luxurious body wash for special occasions, for when I want to, like, you know, have a little self-care moment and get a little wild and crazy. And I just ran out of the one that I was currently using, which was the You to the People. I don't know the exact name. Loved it. Smelled so good. Honestly, one of my favorites. But I've been kind of dying to like finish it so that I could purchase one of these guys. Salt and Stone is one of my favorite brands. I love their deodorants. They're so beautiful, they smell delicious, and they work really nicely. Saffron and Cedar smells exactly like Baccarat Rouge, which is my favorite perfume ever. So if I could smell like Baccarat Rouge all the time, like, I'm so down. And they have a body wash that has that scent that I've been really, really, really wanting to try. So here it is, Saffron and Cedar body wash. Oh my God, wait, I want to kind of smell it just to make sure. Doesn't smell like anything. I'm kind of thinking maybe it's because it's a sample. Okay, next we need a body scrub. So the body scrub that I just finished was also from You to the People, and I really liked it. It was a very fine body scrub, but obviously I kind of want to try something new. So I'm wondering what direction I want to go. The First Aid Beauty Bump Eraser is one of my favorites. This is so good for KP. It really, really, really works. I really like any body scrub that has both a chemical and a physical exfoliant, and this is the original one that I tried that I absolutely loved. I kind of want to try something new though, as much as I really love that one. Okay, this is the one from You to the People that I used. It's really good. This one also has AHA in it. So the one that I was really interested in trying is actually from Skinfix. Skinfix is really one of my favorite skincare brands. They're so good for sensitive skin. I wouldn't say it's like the sexiest brand. It doesn't like smell as good as like the You to the People, but it really does work. The Barrier Plus Foaming Oil Cleanser is one of my absolute favorites. It's so gentle. The Barrier Plus Triple Lifted Peptide Cream, also one of my favorites for like a really rich moisturizer. Their body care products, this is the one that I really wanted to try. It's the Glycolic Renewing Body Scrub. It's not going to smell as good as everything else, but it's hopefully going to be really effective. I actually just got asked today on Instagram what's a really good exfoliator for sensitive skin, and the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant has been my favorite now probably for like 10 years. It is the only exfoliator that I will use, physical exfoliator I should say, that I will use on my sensitive skin because it's so gentle. It's rice-based, and it also has enzymes in it, I believe, that help to exfoliate the skin, so it really gets the job done. Also, more from Dermalogica, the Special Cleansing Gel is really nice. The Oil to Foam Cleanser is also really nice. Actually, I'm gonna pick one of those up. I did need to get a new oil makeup remover, and I loved this one the last time I tried it, but I haven't had it in my collection in a while, so I think I wanna get one. Yeah, it's a makeup remover and a cleanser. Fun. This is something that I have to thank you guys for, because I believe it was in my lipstick ranking video. So many of you told me that the Ola Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatments were one of your favorites. And so I went off of your recommendations and I picked one up a couple weeks ago, and I absolutely love it. It tastes, I shouldn't say that. You're not supposed to eat your lip balm. It smells really good. It does also like work really well. I'm not going to get another one because I definitely do not need another lip butter balm in my collection. I'm fully stocked for years at this point, but just to let you know, I have tried it, and if you are in the market for a new lip butter balm, these are beautiful. I also feel like I owe an apology to Glow Recipe. So in my 5 best and 5 worst video that I just did, I spoke about the Watermelon Glow Dewy Flush liquid blushes, and I spoke poorly of them because I was saying that there was like no pigment to them, and so many of you guys were commenting me like, I don't understand, Jamie, like I tried it and there was actually too much pigment when I tried it. I was like, hey, something must be wrong here. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. So I went back in to test it again. I was like, okay, this time instead of blending it with a brush or a sponge, I'm gonna just blend it out with my fingers, and I'm going to put like a pretty solid amount. And I was able to get like a really nice flush with this blush. I still will say like it's not my absolute favorite. It's very sheer, it's very natural looking, but I can see a place for this in somebody's makeup collection if they want something very like sheer and natural looking, okay? It's not as bad as I thought it was. If you want to try a new SPF, Ultraviolet has some of the better SPFs that I've tried. I really do like the Lean Mineral Mattifying one. Prefer mineral sunscreens, and this is a really great mineral sunscreen. It doesn't have a white cast. They also have a new one that I don't see here, but it's probably online. I forget exactly what it's called, but I'll put it on the screen for you guys. It is incredible. So lightweight, milky, just like such a beautiful, hydrating, very sheer, easy to wear SPF. Also mineral, A+++, like so good. So definitely recommend that. I also had my eye on this Ilia shadow stick over here. I've been really into like lilac purple on the eyes lately. It's just such a pretty color to wear going into the springtime. I've just been really into color in general on my eyes. So this color called Nymph, I saw it online. I haven't swatched it or anything, but it looked like the exact color I was looking for. It's like a true lilac pink. No, it's exactly what I wanted. It's so beautiful. Like a color like this on brown eyes, actually any eye color, brown, green, blue, would be absolutely amazing. I don't think they have it here. There's a lot going on up here. We're gonna have to dig through and see if we can find Nymph. Okay, I'm gonna have to order it online. This is another color that I was really into. It's called Filigree. Know what that color reminds me of? You know those like dentist toothpicks things? That's like the exact color of a dentist toothpick. So I actually don't like it as much anymore. Kosas has these new powders. I have been testing them out. I do like the translucent candy. They're definitely not heavy, very similar to like the Cloud Set formula. What you would expect, like just very lightweight, very dry skin friendly. If I'm using a pink powder, I really want it to brighten up, you know? And I don't feel like it brightens up that much, but I don't hate it. It's good. Also, the Cloud Set Mist, I actually sprayed it on my skin this morning. It's a setting and smoothing mist. I'm going to be honest, I don't really find it does much for me. So it's not really one that I would recommend. Things that I would recommend from Kosas, the Cloud Set, I think you guys are well aware of that. I've only spoken about it for years at this point. And the Revealer Concealer is also really nice. Also, their eyeliners I feel like are really underrated. I really love this one. This dark brown one is one of my favorite like everyday brown eyeliners. They're very long wearing and they really glide on. Oh, also, the blushes, Life blushes are beautiful. They're baked, they're glowy. Oh, okay, Tower 28. So Tower 28 also just launched new blushes. They're the Get Set powder blushes. I've already spoken about them a ton and I love them. Sawtelle Slushy is my favorite. It's this shade. I'm also wearing this on my cheeks today actually. They're very smoothing. It's kind of like a powder and a blush came together and had a baby. Also, of course, the concealer is like one of my favorite concealers. I actually needed to get a lighter shade myself because the shade that I have right now is DTLA and it's a little bit too yellowy, warm, and deep for my skin tone at the moment. So I want to pick up either 3 or 2. Yeah, we're going to pick up 2, which is a little bit of a lighter shade. Beautiful. Oh my God, this is also really exciting. Okay, Ilia just came out with a new mascara. It's actually not a new mascara. It's the Limitless Lash Mascara, which I have also talked about for a very long time. It lengthens, it volumizes, it defines. They came out with the new one in brown. It's the Before Dawn color, and I love a brown mascara, so I'm gonna pick up one of these. Rare Beauty also launched new blushes. Very curious about these. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new shades. And they're like cushiony blushes. It's kind of like a creamy powder hybrid. matte as well. Ooh. It's very like smooth and creamy, but has that powdery finish. I'm trying to figure out what color I want to pick up because I'm only allowing myself to pick up one. Ooh, this color is gorgeous. Worth. It's like a corally peach. Ooh, this one's nice too. Truth. This is like a beautiful plum. Very similar to like Sawtail Slushy. Obviously, we understand the colors that I like because I keep gravitating towards the same ones. Grateful is like a red. I'm kind of liking Worth. Yeah. It kind of looks like a sunburnt shade. Hey, Selena. I've heard really, really, really good things about Bosma, this foundation stick. Apparently, it's great. I honestly am not in the market for a new foundation. I really need to work through the ones that I currently have, but I have heard that it's really hydrating and great in full coverage. So if you are looking for a new foundation, one that I would definitely recommend if you're looking for something more full coverage, the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech is like one of my go-to, especially for an event. It is full coverage, hydrating, so smoothing. Also from Haus Labs that I love, that I'm also wearing today actually, is the bronzer. This is one of my favorite bronzer formulas because it's glowy without being shimmery or sparkly, and it just gives like a very creamy look to the skin. The Makeup Forever Super Boost glosses, guys, are so freaking good. They are so glossy, so gorgeous. My favorite shade is Wherever Walnut and Limitless Brown. They do have a little bit of a weird taste, not gonna lie, but because they're so beautiful, we can look past it. Oh, I saw these online. Okay, these are new from Urban Decay. A liquid eyeshadow, I think. It's such interesting packaging. Wow, looks so pretty. Look at that. This is called Sunshine Tax. What a fun name. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Hard to get it to translate nicely on camera, but wow. That is really, really beautiful. Look at that. We are in the perfume section. There's a couple perfumes that I really wanted to smell in person and give you guys my thoughts on. There's a new one from Glossier that I was really curious about. It's called the You Fleur. Practicing my French. Let's give it a sniff. This is so much better than I expected. It smells so complex and beautiful. There's floral notes. There's a little bit of smokier notes. Warm but floral, but not too much of either. It's very, very nicely balanced. Something else that smells delish is this guy from Fleur. This is Heavy Cream, and it is extremely gourmand. It smells like marshmallows. Oh my God, it is so good. If we were like in the dead of winter, I would probably pick it up, but because we're going into spring and summer, it's a little bit too gourmand for like this time of year. Another really nice one from Fleur that I feel like is more summery is Golden Rule. This almost has like a very vacation-y vibe to it. It's very coconut heavy, and that's definitely very spring, summer appropriate. It's delish. These are the new YSL Love Shine lip oils. I just got all of these in PR. And I love the way they look. They're super glossy and beautiful, really very similar to like many of the other lip oils that I'm sure we're all familiar with. The one thing that I will say about these and to keep in mind is they burn. They're very, very, very tingly. They give like that plumping effect. It kind of like dissipates after a couple minutes, but it's there. So if you're really sensitive to that, keep that in mind. We have entered into the world of Merit. Merit just came out with new lip liners, which is exciting. I definitely want to try at least one of these. I'm confused. They're sheer and like almost glowy, which is not at all what you want from a lip liner. Like you want a lip liner that's matte and that's going to set down and that's like, doesn't need to be completely opaque, but I don't want it to be sheer like this. And that really concerns me. And I actually am not going to pick one up now that I just swatched it. It does say that it's a hydrating lip liner, and I think maybe they took that too far. I don't want a hydrating lip liner, you know, like I want my lip product to be hydrating. I want my lip liner to set down, because if it's hydrating or glossy or glowy or too sheer, it's not gonna last. Interesting first impression. They also have some new lip oils in the shade Slick line, and I love this line. Ooh, Twin Set looks like a really pretty color. It's like a cool tone mauve. I like that. That's a very much like a Your Lips But Better type of shade. Some more recommendations for you guys. The Summer Fridays Jet Lag Skin Soothing Hydration Mist. Really, really love this, especially for makeup prep. I don't use it in my skincare routine. I pretty much exclusively use it before applying my makeup. Just gives like a really nice hydrating layer, similar to something like the RMS hydrating mist that I speak about all the time. So I'm bringing it with my blow dry brush, you know, like the Shark blow dry brush and the Dyson Airwrap with the blow dry attachment. I was using my blow dry brush to blow dry my hair from wet to dry, and don't do that. No, because I created so much damage on my hair. They're really only meant for like dry or lightly damp hair. To go from completely wet to dry just creates so much damage. So I am no longer using my blow dry brush to blow dry my hair from wet to dry. I feel like I just need to let you guys know. Look at how cute and pretty this is. This looks like a Polly Pocket toy. No? So one side is a color correcting powder, the other side is a blush. Very, very cute packaging. And then you also have the peachier one too. Cute. We're in the Westman and Atelier section, which is a very dangerous section because very pricey. But I've been very curious about this guy. This is the Liquid Sun Tone Bronzer. So it's a liquid bronzer. I don't really love how that settled on the lines on my hand. I know it's like not the best way to like see if a product is any good. I have heard good things about this, but this reminds me a lot of something like the Drunk Elephant Debronzy without the glow. It's pretty matte. It is $80 Canadian. Okay, very expensive. I don't know if this is worth $80 Canadian, and I don't know if I want to find out. But one thing from Westman Atelier that I do really love are the cream blushes. They are so beautiful. Obviously, they're very luxe. They're $65. One thing about Westman Atelier is they really do know how to do their packaging, and their blush packaging is just so beautiful. It's heavy, it's magnetic, and I really love the shade Bichette, which is this one right over here. This was like my favorite everyday blush for a while. Another thing that I don't like from Westman Atelier is the concealer. Whoa, it feels so heavy, it's crazy. You just don't expect it when you pick it up. Don't like this concealer though. It's very drying, almost has like a sticky consistency, like doesn't sit very naturally on the skin. Just not a fan. These are the new Say powder blushes. They are so, so, so pretty. They're baked and they have a beautiful glow to them. Mia's my favorite. It's just like a beautiful warm pink. Want a powder glowy blush? This is definitely a really nice one to check out. Also good from Say are the concealers. One of my favorite formulas, and the bronzer products, both the liquid bronzer, these guys, and the cream bronzers, these guys, are both really good if you want a liquid or cream that's just very, very natural looking. And the dew blushes. Honestly, I kind of like everything from Say. Like Say's really been killing it. My number one favorite is definitely Chili, which is this one. It's a beautiful like rosy pink, and it kind of looks like you were just running around in the cold. Okay, so I think we're pretty much done. We literally went through the entire store. Let me just recap the things that I will be picking up. I think the thing that I'm honestly most excited about, funny enough, is the Salt and Stone Saffron and Cedar Body Wash. I just cannot wait to smell essentially like Baccarat Rouge. Then we have the Briogeo Dry Shampoo Puff, the Skin Fix Glycolic Renewing Body Scrub, the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Matte Bouncy Blush in Work, the Dermalogica Oil to Foam Total Cleanser, the Tower 28 Serum Concealer in the shade 2.0, Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara, and I will be picking up the Ilia Cream Eyeshadow in Nymph, but I'll have to be doing that online. That was honestly so much fun and so much less scary than I thought it was going to be, and definitely let me know what you're going to be picking up during the sale. Let me know what other kind of shop with me experiences you would like to see, and hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!